seen before, new technology in Bali. Never, nowhere else. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon my global people. Welcome to beautiful sunny Bali. I'm finding myself in the northeast of Bali in a village called Ahmed, and as you can see this is beautiful outside, but this is what to be expected when you come to Bali during the rainy season. Expect it to rain, guys, and not a little bit. You can actually swim right here in the garden, and there's a swimming pool as well optionally, and the sea just right here. So yeah, we'll check it out later. We're gonna try to see some beautiful things, some temples and some beaches, which I will try to show you, but we're gonna wait for this to calm down. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. So how do you actually get to Ahmed from the airport here in Bali? So you obviously arrive at the airport Denpasar, and then you need to take a taxi, which takes you around like 2 hours or 2 hours and a half to get to here, Ahmed, in the northeast of Bali. So 2 hours and a half is probably when there's actually no traffic. So word of advice, better to arrive in the evening when there's less traffic. Other than that, it's probably 3 to 3.5 hours. So try to plan accordingly if you can land in the evening. Guys, when you come to Ahmed, make sure you have your fitness on point because it's very hilly. So make sure you're ready to walk up and down the hills, okay? Yeah, Indonesian music, Indonesian style. Here we are, guys, in the streets of Ahmed, which is only one road basically, but you have all the diving shops, cafes, and the beach as well, which is black sand beach, volcanic beach, which is amazing. But unfortunately, like in a lot of beaches in Indonesia, there's quite a lot of litters and rubbish. But anyway, very nice place, very quiet and cozy. So if this is what you're looking for in Bali, come to Ahmed, guys. You're gonna love it. It's less touristy than a lot of other places, so really good place that I recommend. So who is Ahmed for? So I think, in my opinion, Ahmed is for nature lovers, for people who like nature and who don't want to be in such a touristy place, like really busy. I think it's all about the balance between nature and between the quietness. So if you like both of these things, Ahmed is the place for you. Definitely come and check it out. when you come to Ahmed, you can see some beautiful temples on a lake. If you come to Taman Tirtha Ganga, entrance is only 90,000 rupiah, so really affordable, guys. And look what you're seeing, the calm and the serenity. So good, so peaceful. Yeah, so if you're a nature lover but also culture, if you love the Balinese culture, like this is the place to come to. Like Bali has its own version of Hinduism. So yeah, lots to learn about. 90,000 rupiah for the entrance ticket, and you get access to so much beauty, culture and history. I definitely recommend when you come to Ahmed, guys. Look at all those bats. Hey, hey, the good life in Bali. So nice to wake up to this, guys. Come and join me in Bali. Hey, 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 good morning, guys. Back in another spot in Bali, in Canggu. So I've just arrived yesterday, so now I stayed in a hotel by the beach. I'm gonna check out the beach, see how it is. I've heard it's a volcanic sand, so quite black. And then I'm a bit hungry, so I'm gonna go for breakfast. So yeah, I heard so many good things about Canggu, that it was a bit more westernized, a bit more touristy. So yeah, just to give you a small vibe how it is, let's check it out and see. Yeah, good spot for surfing. There it is, guys, volcanic sand, surfing spot. So if you guys have been to Bali before, Canggu, Ahmed or any other places, let me know in the comment below. Let me know if you liked it. Where did you enjoy and what do you think about Bali? Because I have my own little thoughts about Bali, which I will share with you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. At least you still see a lot of nature around in the most touristy places of Bali. Here are some cows grazing on the grass. So yeah, nice to see that, like around all these concrete jungle, because what I can see is that there's a big massive like building boom. Like a lot of people are building apartments, villas and all that, like for all foreigners to come and settle here. So I'm not too sure how the locals react to that. If you know something about it, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not too sure everybody is positive about that. So yeah, we don't really have this problem in Jakarta. It's not so touristy, but in Bali it is. So, my global people, in conclusion, is Bali worth it? Yeah, I would say thumbs up. Bali is definitely worth a visit. It all depends what you're after. If you want a bit more low-key, local culture and amenities, a bit less catered to Westerners, and you want to practice your Bahasa, actually go to the north of the island. Go to Ahmed, go to places to the northeast of the island, where it's actually rapidly developing. Be mindful that the beach there are not great, but you go in there for the local vibe anyway. So yeah, definitely a great place to go. If you're after less of a local culture and more of a westernized amenities for tourism, if you don't want to practice your Bahasa but you only want to speak English, if you want to see a lot of maybe Instagrammers or influencers or people trying to, impress you with whatever, like, their looks or what they have, their belongings and things like that, go to the south of Bali. Go to places like Canggu, go to Uluwatu, and you'll see plenty of influencers. So whatever you want, whatever you like, you will find it in Bali, either low-key or, touristy as hell. So Bali is definitely a great place to go. And I'm actually happy I went, because I know on this channel for so long I was actually reluctant to go to Bali. So now I checked for myself. I'm happy I went, and I can happily report it's a great place to go to visit. So don't hesitate, go there. Yeah, just one thing, I was a bit disappointed, the quality of the beach on Bali Island. They're not as great as in Lombok or Sulawesi or even on Java Island for that matter. So don't expect too much for the quality of beach, unless maybe you like surfing. Canggu is a great place for you. And a very last thing, my global people, if you go to Bali on a religious day or near a religious day, be mindful that a lot of services will stop, and even finding a taxi or a Grab can be a bit of a challenge. So if you need to go, for example, I was there for the religious day of Nyepi, which is a religious silent day in Bali. I actually struggled to find a taxi to go to the airport, because I had to leave the island one day before that religious day. So be mindful of that. But anyway, I'm sure you're going to respect the local culture. So yes, definitely visit Bali. Great place to be, great place to enjoy. So that's it from me, my global people. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, wherever that is. You take care, guys. Peace.